Good evening, gentle listener, and welcome to Distractible. This episode, Biting Bob, lords the spleen and shoveler, dives into a dungeon and inflicts brutal barbarism on his buddies. Motherly Mark moves self-made boxes, stands still, but slips on sibilant statements until they get silly. Whinging Wade gets royally roasted, babbles blatant bullocks, and gets frantically fought over flubs. From actor amnesia to rugged rocks. Yes! It's time for Tongue Twisters. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the world's favorite podcast, Distractible. That's right, we're everyone's favorite podcast collectively. We took a vote and it is decided. Don't look at the podcast charts. We're number one in your hearts, and that's where it really matters. My name's Bob. I'll be the host for today's episode, and that's because I won the last one, because I was the funniest and or smartest one of us, joined as always by my competitors for today and occasional hosts when they muster up a win, Mark and Wade.
Hello.
Hey.
I thought you were just going to both silently wave. Another big fuck you to the listeners out there.
I'm waving, and I'm done.
I'm itching my nose.
Anyway, yeah, this is a show where the points do matter, and you have to write them down, but also the points don't matter.
I have an idea for the listeners. I want them, listen closely, everybody, because you're gonna tell us later on the subreddit, not now, don't scream at your radio or whatever you're listening this to. Can you tell when I'm smiling talking? So I'm talking and I'm just talking, and now, I might shift between something and my expression might change. Well, it's obvious there. Okay, well, never mind.
You sound so fucking mad when you smile, Tom.
Can you tell when I turn into Jack Nicholson?
Do you want to know where I got these scars?
That was just for the listeners out there to show I care about you. And I'm pointing at the camera, which is really a viewer thing.
He looks like he's lying.
No, I know. I'm smiling when I'm talking. I care about you.
Can you talk in a normal tone when you smile, or is that outside?
Apparently not.
Yeah, anyway, there's going to be a competition as per usual, and it will be very fair and fun as per usual, but small talk. How's it going, guys? How you been?
I could dive right in.
I'd rather him dive right in. Is down bad specifically a sexual thing, or can you be down bad about a mental thing?
I'm sorry, what's happening?
No, I want to hear this. I yield.
Spoiler alert, I briefly mentioned this to you just a few minutes ago, but we didn't dive into it. I am getting roasted for not knowing the difference between Jake Gyllenhaal and we just said the name.
I just told you like 2 minutes ago.
It was Ryan Gosling and also apparently Leonardo DiCaprio / Brad Pitt. I think they're all the same person, and apparently the world disagrees.
I could understand. I can't understand that, but I could understand not knowing their names. I could get that.
I'm not at all offended that you don't know name. I don't know people's names. I'm 100% going to be that old person who's like, that guy from that movie with the car and the building, that guy.
Okay, I'm bad with names, that's true. But also the things that Jake Gyllenhaal is in and Ryan Gosling's in, I could see either one of them being the role, and my brain can't change it.
No,
those four men, you picked the four archetypes of face shape, and they all have an extremely different face shape. Ryan Gosling, long. Jake Gyllenhaal, I believe he has a pointed chin. Like Leo has a very small head, and Brad Pitt is like a square box head.
Normally Leo and Brad Pitt aren't in this. I just thought for some reason one of the other two were in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which apparently is not true.
Also, in terms of roles they play and things that they excel at and acting, there is some overlap, but there's not a lot of. And especially I would say Jake Gyllenhaal and Ryan Gosling, not a lot of overlap in their skill sets and in what they portray in their characters.
Okay, one was in Spider-Man and one was in Notebook.
Oh, Spider-Man? Which one was in Spider-Man?
Yeah, which one was in Spider-Man?
Wait, hold on. Was it one of them the villain in Spider-Man?
Are you confusing now, what's his name, Tobey Maguire into this?
No, not that Spider-Man.
Are you talking about about Tom Holland Spider-Man? The little British kid?
Not as Spider-Man, the villain. Didn't he play the dude with the fishbowl on his head?
Oh, he's right.
Oh, no. Okay, you're right. What's that guy's name? Magico.
Magico.
Mystery Man.
Mysterio.
Mystery Man.
Yeah, that was Ryan Gyllenhaal or Jake Gosling, right?
Wasn't Mystery Man a movie?
Yeah, Mystery Men is a fantastically underrated movie starring Ben Stiller and also a bunch of other people I definitely remember. And there's a guy who can become invisible, but only if nobody looks at him, which is fantastic. There's a lady who's called the Bowler who has a bowling ball that has her father's skull in it, and he possesses the bowling ball, and it's like a crazy way. It's a great movie. Also, there's a guy called the Spleen whose superpower is just farts, which I love. Great movie. Mystery Men. Fantastic movie.
I don't think that's the villain I was thinking of, but it's the villain we deserve.
Also, the Shoveler. Lots of shovel action with him.
Well, anyway, that's it. That's all I had to say. I've been getting roasted for apparently my brain not being able to separate Ryan Gosling and Jake Gyllenhaal.
Like, if you stand far away and squint and they're both standing there without a shirt on, they don't look dissimilar. But if you look at them in a human way, at their features and the way they don't look very similar.
Across the Costco, you see someone pushing a shopping cart. Jay, Ryan. Oh, no, not this situation.
Through a heavy storm across a long parking lot at the football stadium, you might not know if it's Ryan or Jake.
I swear they look the same. There's a picture here where they've got like the light facial hair kind of floofed on the top, and they look like if they were walking next to each other, I'd be like, dude, they are brothers. They're like a year apart in age.
I don't know about that.
Wait, they're a month apart in age.
Well, they're definitely not brothers then. That's not how that works. But
well, I don't know.
I do know. That's not how that works.
When you Google both of them, what I'll say is they both kind of have a similar beard and hairstyle at the moment.
Yes, they're the same.
No, they're not at all. Are you admitting that you're the same as every bald bearded man?
The world thinks so.
Paul Giamatti, is that you? Wait, do we record a podcast with Paul Giamatti?
Oh, I loved you as the Rhino.
I loved you in Sideways with Sandra Oh.
Hey, I love Sandra Bullock.
No. I loved you in The Lady in the Water. What a twist ending.
Yeah, well, sometimes if you play with water, you're going to get wet.
True.
That's very good. I like that.
All right. Well, anyway, that's all I had to say. Mark, I know you had a story to tell, so please.
I don't really have a story to tell other than we're so back, baby. Buying random computer parts off of eBay is the successful way to do everything. You know how I said that it wasn't? It is. We're back in.
Oh, shit.
We're so back. We're so back because I have not had one success. Wait, that sounds bad. I have had not just one success.
I have not had one success.
Not a single goddamn success.
Oh, I've not had a single. I've had a double. I have now 2 functioning dual processor computers that I built myself, one of which is right here, and I'm gonna show you guys.
I'm so excited for this.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? Wow. Is it? Oh my God.
This is one of them.
Jesus Christ, that's enormous.
They're so portable.
Mark is lifting up a very large looking computer for the listeners.
It looks like he stuffed a wig inside.
Oh, wow.
That's one of them.
That's large. That slides into a server rack of some type.
Yeah, so it's a server case.
It doesn't seem to be plugged into anything. How do you know it works?
I plugged it in before. I just don't have it on right now because in this room, if I have both it and this computer on, it'll blow a circuit.
Oh, fun.
How many did you build total?
So far 2. This one is dual processors that I got off eBay.
Are those like Xenon processors or whatever, like server ones?
Yeah, so they're actually these ones right here. So these.
Ooh.
I got these for like less than 10% of the price of what they retail for. I don't know how, and I don't care.
Well, just wait 2 weeks when they stop working again.
No.
Didn't you build like 5 of these and you had to send them to Stygian?
I'm sorry. What?
to look at them. You were like, help me.
Are you trying to say Steiger Dynamics, our favorite computer company?
God fucking damn it, dude. I hate words. Yeah, that's it. Didn't they help?
Yeah, they're helping.
Okay, so is this a separate computer or one of the ones they looked at?
This is a separate one. Yeah, so we're working in tandem.
I'm just trying to follow the timeline.
Yeah, so what else I did, the second one, I have an 8 GPU server out in my storage. There was no way that I could fit 8 4090s unless I change the cooling block, right? So what I've been doing is I've been putting these water cooling blocks on them.
The ones that were like 2 millimeters too thick or whatever it was?
Yeah, those are too thick. But that's not, it's not too thick for that one. Water cooling that whole thing would take a whole thing. So what I realized is the actual 4090 I have, if you take off the fan off the top of it, the actual radiator is less than 2 slots. There's no fans on it, but it's less than 2 slots. There are these stands on the sides of it that go up past 2 slots. All I got to do is cut those off. So I take some scissors and I'm like, it must be plastic. Not plastic, metal. Grab a Dremel, put the metal cutting head on it. Metal dust everywhere, all in the electronic components.
That's really good for electronics, yeah.
Airbrush, blast it out. First one, done. Not going to do that again for the 7 others. Go to Home Depot, grab tin snips, because I'm like, I bet they're aluminum. Not aluminum. Steel. So you squeeze really hard with the tin snips and you bend it back and forth. It'll break eventually.
Then you got these real jagged, scrapey posts on the edge of your GPU.
Oh, so sharp, so razor. Like after it would break off, it wouldn't break off like it would limply fall over. It would go ping, and they would go flying in a random direction. It would go, it was crazy. So 7 of those went by and I fit 8 GPUs into this server. And at this point, I decided to Google if I was doing this right.
Nope.
I tried to calculate the thermal capacity of these cards if they were just purely passively cooled, what the airflow would need. And then I couldn't find an answer. So I said, I bet it'll be good enough. And I turned the server on. And it worked. It fucking worked. I was watching the temperatures. So long as I kept the power of the cards individually, you can limit the power. They're normally 450 watt a card, which at 8 cards is about 3,600 watts or 3.6 kilowatts. But if you limit the power to a reasonable level, like 33% of what it should be, it works.
Oh, well, that's fine. You don't need to use all the power.
Why not just use 3 cards at full power?
No, the only reason that I have it at 33 right now is because it'll blow a fuse. But the reason with 4090, that math way, a lot of people on my member mixer pointed out, it doesn't math because the 4090 is already an overpowered card. So at 450 watts, it's actually not as efficient as it could be. If you lower it, and there's tech YouTubers that have done analysis of this, you can lower the power target to 60% and only lose 10 to 15% of performance. So you gain a huge power saving up to 33% for about 10 to 15% performance loss, which is great. It's actually phenomenal. And it's because the 4090 was overpowered. They put the power target so high. It's like it's already overclocked as the design comes in. But if you bring it down, you'll get barely a dip in performance. If you're gaming, it would be imperceptible. If you're doing rendering tasks, it's the matter of like a few seconds, like longer, and you can make it work. And I'm making it work. The render farm is happening.
Yay.
What are you going to render once it's all done? What are you making?
My movie stuff.
Like balls and water and stuff.
I'm going to make the greatest, most high fidelity 3D porn the world has ever seen.
Yes.
Yes.
I might still have the computer tower that has, what was that game? Yifalicious on it somewhere if you want it back.
Don't say that publicly.
Oh, I mean, what's porn? Is that Jake Gyllenhaal's new movie? Well, congrats on your functional render farm. How many more are you going to make? Like how big will this get?
So Steiger Dynamics is working on 6 computers that are going to be like the base render nodes. I've actually been talking to the people at Houdini so that they can know how best to set this up. Stagger Dynamics can know how best to set this up in terms of networking, but I've also been working with them because I'm trying to get more CPU power. CPU power is like the thing for fluid simulations. The GPUs are great for rendering the actual final images, but the CPUs are necessary for any kind of physics simulation stuff. There might be a time in the future where that's not true, but right now you can get CPUs a lot cheaper than anything else because of the way that it's structured for simulations right now, and because everyone's crazy for GPUs right now. So that's why the professional level GPUs that actually fit in those cases are way too expensive. So if I can fit a 4090, the back of the server can't close because the 4090s are too tall. It looks real jank, but it works.
That just improves airflow, I'm pretty sure.
It sure doesn't, especially when you got only passively cooled cards. But I'm gonna like tape off the sides where like the triangle of it goes up like this, and I'm gonna tape off the sides so it actually does kind of still go towards the back.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's supposed to be drawing, and that opens up a big leak in the IC. No, all you need is just get some box fans and just aim those right in there.
You're right.
Or get a spray bottle when it gets too hot. Just
Yeah, get the stuff you're allowed to put your electronics into. What's that? What was that called? Dielectric fluid. Just spritz it with a little dielectric juice. Cool it right off. You guys want to see what my small talk?
I don't know. Do we ever really care about the host small talk?
You may notice, watchers and maybe listeners, if you have a really good ear, I'm not in the same room I used to be in. It's still purple, but I got this guy, flickery, and also my desk does this now.
He's shrinking!
It's kind of a watcher's bit. Hey, here, I'll aim.
He's shrinking!
Bob!
Wait, Mark is already standing.
Oh shit! My wires!
Oh, yours isn't set up to be sit-stand natively?
Do you think I did that properly?
I did. I actually I'm very proud. I have a whole setup with 2 computers and all the shit on my desk connected properly, and it's a sit-stand desk. So get ready to see me moving around a lot.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea if this is the correct height. This seems rightish.
Just hold down the up button till all the cables rip out. Just do it. Just go for it.
Oh, I'm not I'm sitting. Here.
Doesn't yours have presets? Don't you have one of those fancy ones where you literally...
Oh God, yeah. Do you think I've set those up? This desk is 6 years old. I've never set it up.
I moved my entire office down 4 flights of stairs, and it was awful. And there's a big pile of shit on the floor next to me.
4 flights of stairs?
Yeah, my office was on the 2nd story, and this is the basement. I've done a lot of stairs. But I don't have to move again anytime soon.
Isn't a flight of stairs one floor to the next?
I guess. We have split stairs. We have U-shaped stairs. So you go down to a landing and then down.
It sounds more impressive. Let him have it, Wade. Let him have it.
I'm just trying to figure out how fucking rich this man is. 2 side yards, 4 flights of stairs.
I took my office down 34 stairs.
Okay, that's a lot of steps.
His house has one of those observation roosts. You know, what do they call them? A widow's walk up on a big lighthouse tower. And you had it brought all the way down there.
We got an escalator installed, and I had to go down while it was on up mode. So I brought my office. It only went down 2 stories, but I brought down 18 flights of stairs. Oh, also, did you guys know you can control the water pressure in your house?
I did not.
There's apparently literally a valve where you can go and take like a screwdriver and change the water pressure in your entire house. And since we moved into this place, the water pressure's been kind of crappy. And we were like, oh, that sucks. I wonder if we can fix that. Yes, I fixed it in 10 minutes with a screwdriver. I'm a man, and I learned, well, actually, Mandy figured out we could do that, but I did it. Damn it.
Congratulations.
I didn't know you could do that because I would like to turn ours up a smidge, but I'm afraid that something will be horribly designed. And if I turn it up a smidge, it'll burst every pipe in the house at once.
If I was you, I would never change anything about any plumbing in my entire life. Like, you have a bad track record and it's not your fault, but also don't touch it.
Fireplace! We solved the mystery of our ghost fireplace. Remember I told you like months ago our fireplace was turning itself on? Wasn't
that tied into the whole maple syrup smell debacle?
It was around the same time. We decided, I decided to, I was like, our fireplace is turning itself on. That's probably safe. Let's wait 4 months to get someone to look at it. So finally got someone to look at it and somehow didn't explode. It turned out, under this gas fireplace, there's a little panel you can open up. And there's a switch in there, so if your remote dies, you can turn it on, just have it on. You can turn it off, or you can turn it to where the remote works. Cool, makes sense. There's also a separate little function where you can turn the gas on or off to it.
Sure.
Somebody spliced in a second switch for the on-off. And the second switch had exposed wires about 1/4 of an inch apart. And when those wires arc or touch, the fireplace just comes on. And it turns out whenever apparently it was like getting hot or something under there, it would either arc or the wires would be close enough to where they would just spark and turn the fireplace on. So we removed that, and now we don't have ghost fireplace anymore.
Do you have any idea why they may have done that?
Nope. And neither did the guy that was looking at it. He was like, I've never seen a fireplace with 2 on-off switches underneath in the emergency on-off switch that are connected and therefore only work if the other one still has power.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice.
Don't know why, but it's gone. And now fireplace safe?
That's what you like to hear at the end of that. Save? For the listeners, shrugs are happening.
Oh, you can hear that shrug. You can hear that shrug.
I trust the guy that told me that. He was taller than me, balder than me, wiser than me. He was just a better version of me.
He finished touching your fireplace and he looked up at you and he said confidently, I don't think you need any more mud. And then you knew it was fixed.
This guy was so tall that when he was sitting, I felt like he was almost as tall as me. That might be a slight exaggeration, but this was a tall man. This was a tall man.
Must be from Minnesota.
It was like a 6'10" man. And I felt really bad because he was so tall. And yet he had to like lay on the floor, like barely able to get under the fireplace. And it's like, poor guy, he needs to be like cleaning the top of the chimney.
The tallness wouldn't affect his ability to lay down. I think he's fine.
You have further to go down, man.
You have no idea, Mark. You're not a tall. You don't know what it's like. Imagine how hard it is for us to lay down. It's even harder for this fellow.
Head to floor is a much greater distance when you're 6'10". In fact, it's 6'10" away.
You're right. I'll beg for forgiveness. Listeners, can you tell when I'm shrugging? I'm just talking, and you never know when something's gonna shrug up and down.
I do one episode where we draw a mascot, and now every episode, swear to God. Watch the chess. That's fine. Wade draws a mascot. He's a bitch.
Yeah, I agree with that statement. Anyway, you guys want to play a game?
Very Jigsaw of you.
How many questions are you gonna ask?
They're not questions, but there are 30 of them.
Holy shit.
It's okay. They're quick. They're easy. I'm in a mood, apparently, with my episode ideas. And this is not trivia, but I do have a list of things I've prepared. And they go from easy to the last section is labeled as nonsense.
I'll probably be good at that part.
You think that. Today, I want you guys to do tongue twisters.
Oh, fuck me, dude. No.
This is going to follow the usual format where one of you gets to go first and then the other one has an opportunity to steal. I'm going to go ahead and ask you both to read all of them because if there's any like tie or anything, whoever does it faster gets the point.
Oh, I see.
So it's kind of a subjective judging thing, right? You're going to get one shot. I'm going to send you the tongue twister through the chat here. You can look at it and then you get one shot and then your opponent gets a shot. And it's like whoever does it better, if it's kind of comparable.
Can we pronounce it and then try to say it fast? Or do we have to just say it all at once?
You get one chance to say it out loud. You can say it in your head. You can look at it and think about it. But as soon as you say anything out loud, I'm going to click start on the timer. And that is your one shot at blasting. They start easy.
Okay.
They start easy. And Wade, since you're so worried about it,
there's one particular that Tyler said to me years ago that has haunted me for decades.
Well, I probably didn't find. I don't know if I found that one or not, but
I'll tell you what it is after we're done with the list.
Okay, Wade, I've sent you your first tongue twister. I'm not going to send it to Mark until it's his turn to like say it, so there's no extra practice. But yeah, whenever you're ready, Wade.
All right. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Ooh. 1.03 seconds.
Was that clean? That felt clean-ish.
All right, Mark, whenever you're ready.
Oh, no. This is probably one that's more to my weakness, but...
I know. Well, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, so don't get too hung up on it. It'll be all right.
She sells seashells by the seashore. I can't do that. Those sisters and shizzes.
I feel like we said it almost the exact same way, because the same part you thought that was well, I best.
What?
Well, yeah, I know.
My brain is a very fragile thing, and we're shattering the last bit of it I had left.
All right, Mark, you're up first on the next one here. Like I said, we're starting off real chill.
All right. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Ooh, nice.
This one's probably better. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
He said could. He said could. How much wood could a wood? He said could.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
He said could. He said how much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Oh, no, you're right. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? No, you're right. I did hear that.
I don't know about that. I don't know. Judges?
Mark went first anyway, and he did it nice and clean. I wouldn't say Wade's was objectively better quality-wise, so Wade's was faster, but I'm going to give the point to Mark on that. Mark had a nice, clean run. You guys are killing it. Like I said, these are the easy ones.
Great.
But you guys are killing it right now. Killing it. Are you all right?
Oh, hey, you sent it.
Yeah, no, I sent it to you a while ago at this point.
All right. Peter Piper pickled peck.
Oh, timer's running. Keep going.
Peter Piper pickled peppers.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay, we're going to call that a complete run. Mark, I think you got a good shot at this one.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Man, Mark did it in half the time it took Wade to do it. Unbelievable.
Was his as clean?
It was very, very close, but yeah, I'm going to give that one to Mark.
I can talk fast. I can't alliterate fast or whatever the hell this is.
Whatever this is.
Twisty tongues.
All right. Betty Botter bought some butter. That was not fast.
That was all right. That was 1.01 seconds, Mark. That's all right.
I think this is up Wade's alley. He likes Betty. He likes butter. He bots views.
Betty Botter bought some butter.
Whoa.
Damn. I knew it was up his alley. I knew it.
That's tough. Mark's was a little crisper, but even Mark is conceding. That one felt like Wade's victory.
I understood every word he said.
That's the thing. Whenever you go super fast, you do lose a little bit of clarity. So you have to decide which one you want more.
It's a balancing act.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper.
If you'd have done that, maybe you'd be in a better position right now. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That was not fast at all.
That is tough call. I'm glad the judging is subjective. I'll just make up whatever I want. No,
you don't have to tell us, man. That's fine. You can tell us later if you want.
I'm marking it down.
Marking it down. I don't like that. I don't like that phraseology.
You can hear the bias in his voice, listeners. It's me. It's me.
I'm waiting for you to mark.
All right, wait. This is not a personal attack on this one, but there's the next one, Mark.
Didn't warm up enough for this.
This is the warm up. Don't worry, it gets better.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
Ooh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It
doesn't have the end part where fuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought I got the whole one, but I guess I didn't.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair.
Ooh, I'm going to say Mark got that one. Unless Hanno is a word in English that I'm unaware of.
All right, do you want speed or clarity? Okay, clarity's better. Clarity's better.
Well, you were going for the steal there too, right? So Mark was clear and only a little slower than you.
I think Mark just speaks clearer than me in general.
Well, I'm trying to strike the balance. If I was going for pure speed, I think I'd run into the same.
You know what I said?
I think speed is key in tongue twisters.
If you slow down my audio here, you'll hear it perfectly.
Do you want to hear me say the whole alphabet in half a second? It's in there. This is a tough one for Mark too. So we'll see who comes out on this one.
6 slick snails did slowly.
Oh no! Oh no!
6 slick snails slid slowly seaward.
All right, I want to take that. Mark, there's a gap.
6 slick snails slid slowly seaward.
Oh shit!
Ugh.
Even though he struggles with the S's, Mark gets the steal on that one. I think if you'd gotten it on your first try, Wade, I think you would have had that. But you ended up with the 4.34 seconds.
That's a tough one. 6 slick snails slid slowly seaward.
Something about going from slid to slowly is the tough part. I don't know why. Because it's all eyes before 6 slick snails slid slowly seaward.
Mark, for everyone, important factoid: lorry is an English word for big truck. Semi-trucks are called lorries.
Red lorry, yellow lorry.
Oof. Mark's turning up the speed. That's a 0.8 seconds. That's pretty fast.
All right. Red lorry, yellow lorry.
I think Wade gets that one.
I think we got that.
I think Wade gets that one.
That one is so much easier than the slick snails.
Everybody knows what you're talking about. There we go. You have to say it 5 times. There are 5 of them.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. That seemed a lot easier than it got at the end.
It's like you were falling down the stairs trying to get a message out. Yeah, wait, New York, wait.
My brain was like, this is easy. Why would this be hard? And I got to the third one and my mouth was just like, yeah, I don't like you no more.
Well, let's see if I got this. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. Yeah, after the third one, it does get weird.
Mark takes that one by less than a tenth of a second.
That's what it's all about, baby.
I would say it was a little crisper, but also it was faster. Well, we got another repetition one. I'm going to say this is the last one of the easy ones, so.
Great.
Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It can't get much worse than 6 slick snails.
Oh, well, wouldn't you like to see?
Oh, no. All right. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Oof. Oh, man. Wade, you're going to have to really show up for this one.
All right. Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Oh, a Mark takes that one.
Yes.
Just literally by 600ths of a second.
I knew I was going to be terrible at this.
You're doing fine. What do we got here? 4, 5. The score is 5-5.
Wait, really? Which ones did I win?
Yeah, I don't know why you always think that you're at such a there was only one time, and it was the actual quiz.
Other than red lorry, yellow lorry, I don't know that I've won since like the first 4.
You won the seashells. You won Betty bought some butter. You won ice cream, you scream. You won red lorry, yellow lorry, and you won toy boat. Mark took woodchuck, pickled peppers, which was kind of a gimme.
Wait, I thought you said I won toy boat.
Yeah, I thought he won toy boat and I thought he won ice cream.
I thought you just said I won toy boat.
No, I did. I wrote that down wrong. You're right.
Okay,
You're
good.
right.
Okay, did he win ice cream or I thought he won ice cream too?
No, you won ice cream.
Yeah, cool. Okay, that's a lot closer than I thought.
I wouldn't write down multiple things incorrectly. So that was a good warm up. Would you guys like to flip flop who gets to go first, or should we just go back to Wade here?
Doesn't matter.
Just go back to it.
Wade, here is your next one. Do you know all those words?
My brain is trying to know them. Yes, I think.
Come on, brain, work.
Okay, here we go. Mark, I hope you enjoy this one. The 6 shike 6 sheep sick.
Aside from pronunciation of the word chic.
Oh no!
The 6 sheep sick.
I think this one's mine for the taking. Oh, this is the worst.
I believe in you.
The sixth sheep sick. This fuck you, Bob. Fuck you, Bob.
That was the first one I enjoyed.
That's my weakness.
Look, Wade wins. There's a lot. Will it make you feel better that is one of 3 short ones in this?
Sure.
Oh, the rest of them are no longer short. Does that make you feel better or worse? Here, have a look at this one, Mark. It might look familiar to you.
Oh yeah. Okay, all right.
So you're prepared for this.
How much wood would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Woo!
That seems longer.
It's got some ad libs in it. You ready, Wade?
I'm getting real up close in here to read.
Read harder. Closer makes you read better.
How much wood would woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much as he could, and chuck as much as he would chuck wood if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I love that the whole time I just see the top of your head. just.
I got real in there, man. I thought it would help.
Oh my god! The back half was just like throwing a bunch of extra coulds and woods. Hey, wood! It could, he would.
You really would.
That one goes to Mark.
Are you sure?
Mark, I swear I'm not targeting you with these, but S is a very common one.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Sense.
I slit the sheet. The sheet I slid, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good.
Can I abstain?
No, Mark, that's part of what's funny. You have to try. I believe in you.
I slit the sheet I slit, and on the slitted sheet I sit.
That's pretty good.
That was good. Wade's was a touch faster. So Wade does hold on to that one, but that was good.
All right.
That was strong. Strong effort.
All right, thank you very much.
Can I be honest? This one I think is English, but also I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what this one means. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not sure what the fuck this means. Do you know what it means, Mark?
No.
Okay, well.
Pad kid poured curd pulled cod. That's just random words. I think that's just random words.
It does feel a little like a bunch of random words smushed together.
Yeah, what the fuck did you just... Oh,
I think I understand it now. All right.
Pad Kid poured curd pulled cod.
Oh,
Fuck.
that was half the time.
So Pad Kid poured some curd pulled cod.
Is curd pulled cod a thing?
Not that I know of, but probably.
I don't know, but it's an adjective. Curd pulled cod is probably a thing.
This one, you know what? This one belongs in easy. Oh, we're skipping this one. I'm deleting this one.
No, I mean, maybe.
You got this, buddy.
Brisk brave brigadiers brandish broad bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly.
What? How did another voice come out of your mouth for the last word?
Because I remembered I got to the word blades, and I don't know what came out of my mouth. I don't know, Mark. I don't know if you can top that.
I'm ready to top it. Brisk brave brigadiers brandish broad bright blades, blunderbusses and bludgeons, balancing them badly.
Oh. Absolutely shredded on that bad boy.
I don't know what happened with blades. My brain couldn't blades.
Blades, blunderbusses, and bludgeons.
Brisk brave brigadiers brandish broad bright It's the R. It's blah. That's why. It's the blah. The blah is blah.
It's like it's designed to make it hard to say.
Fuck.
Yeah, wait, this is unfair, but it's supposed to be.
What's unfair to both of us?
All right. If you must cross a course, cross cow across a crowded cow crossing, cross the cross course cow across the crowded cow crossing carefully.
What the fuck? How the hell did you do that? I could barely read it as fast as you just said it. I literally was struggling to keep up reading along with you.
Well, listen, I've crossed a lot of cows in my time.
All right. Here we go. If you must cross a course, cross the cow course, go cross the crowded cow crossing, cross the cross course cow, cross the crowded cow crossing carefully. I read it and I was like, dude, easy.
It's like you melted in and out of consciousness while you're reading it. You must cross the course, cow crowded cow crossing.
My brain's just too high powered for my stupid mouth.
Don't worry, Wade. This next one is a philosophy themed tongue twister, Wade. So you've got this. You see the philosophical question that this one poses?
All right. Here we go. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. The thought I thought had been the thought I wouldn't have thought so much.
Ooh, that's a clean one.
Oh, boy.
That's a nice, crisp one. Good bounce back, Wade. Good bounce back.
Are there style points?
You could try style and see if I...
All right, okay. All right. Editors, set the mood. I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought. If the thought I thought had been the thought I thought, I wouldn't have thought so much.
I think the goal was definitely to read it as slowly and dramatically as possible for this.
Very stylistic. I could feel the... Wade gets the point.
Ah, fuck. But I was so philosophical about it.
Can you read it any faster, Mark? I just want to hear you try.
You really leaned into the content of it.
I thought a thought, but the thought I thought wasn't the thought I thought I thought.
Wade's headphones fell off his head because of the gesticulations he was wildly making.
Imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie.
Whew, nice. You guys do not take this lying down. Every time one of you gets stomped or you feel like you're having a hard time, the next one you come back and just light it on fire.
Imagine an imaginary menagerie manager managing an imaginary menagerie.
Oh. I think Mark's gasp says it all.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Wade gets that one, buddy.
I know when I've been bested.
Here is the final hard difficulty tongue twister. It's a little bit longer.
Is it bad if my brain tongue twisted reading it?
No, I get that. This one is kind of tough to read.
To sit in a solemn silence in a dull, dark dock in a pestilent prison with a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big black block. I said cock.
I would have given it to you if you did. Fair is fair, I guess.
Wow. To sit in solemn silence in a dull, dark dock in a... Fuck! Black! Fuck!
Anybody who was looking for a soundbite of Mark just screaming that, you now have it.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and toss the timer on that one at 16 seconds and say...
I feel like I did really well in that section.
I think Wade gets the point on that one. Let me see. Wade, you got 6 and Mark got 3. Wade took a lot in that section.
I took the lead, Mark. How's it feel?
Feels fine. Shut up, and I love you. Bet you're confused now.
We're now entering the third stage of the game, which I have labeled nonsense. Some of these aren't words. Some of them are just letters arranged together in a way that might be difficult to say and possibly read.
There's no P's or C's, right?
There's a lot of letters. There's some Z's. There's a TH one. There's an FW.
Whoa.
You'll see.
Flop.
Anyway, Mark, you're up first on this one.
All right. Whoa.
I'm ready to time whenever you're ready, my good man.
Okay.
Zizzle, zazzle, zoomy zoom, zippy zappy zoodle, zinging zestily through zany zigzaggy zones.
Ooh, clean.
Zoom, 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 zap, zappy, zoodle, zinging zestily through zany zigzaggy zone.
Oh, and Mark takes the first one.
This is my comeback.
Damn you and your nonsense.
This is carefully crafted. I knew exactly what you both were and were not good at saying. It's going to basically come out to be a tie game at the end, I think.
Boy, we love ties.
Blorp, bleep, bloppy, blip, blor, plastic, bloobies, blobbies, blipping, blue, bloppily, brown, blustery, blip, blip, blub. Did I say bloobies at one point?
You said bloobies. To be clear, it's blobbies.
Yeah, there was a lot there that I didn't do.
All right, Mark. Wade left an opening. I believe in you.
Blorp, bleep, bloppy, blip, blorp-tastic, blobbies, blipping, bloppily, round, blustery, blibbering bluffs.
Oh my God, Mark is a savant at this.
There we go. Now it's coming back.
Can we go back to the philosophical ones?
This one is very unfair to Mark. Don't worry about it.
What? Okay, man. All right. Okay, all right. What the?
Swishity swash, splishy splash, shimmery shusher, swishily swishing, swiftly cross slippery shlooshy shores.
What the fuck?
Lucy shores.
I don't know why I had to say it in that accent, but it just came out that way.
That's actually the way it's pronounced in the regional dialect, I think.
That second to last word almost tripped me up, but
Slushy shores.
Okay. Swishity swash, splishy splash, shimmery shusher, swishily swishing, swiftly cross slippery slooshy shores.
That was definitely faster.
All of that felt like I was riding a wave while drowning.
I gotta say, I think Mark's was a little bit clearer, even though he's definitely dunking on you this time. I'm gonna give that to Mark. You did get the faster. You got the faster, but Mark, there were a couple words there where...
No, that's fair. That's fair.
it's really the shalushi that needs to be enunciated.
Lucy shores. Oh, fuck. Crackle, crunch, crickety, croak, crispy critters, crunching crunchily on craggy, crinkly, cranky crags.
Oof. That was almost a perfect run, but that was pretty fast.
Okay.
Crackle crunch, crickety croak, crispy critters crunching crunchily on craggy, crinkly, cranky crags. What is up, my cranky crags?
It's unfair how close friends you are with the crank boy.
Yes. I say it every morning when I wake up in the mirror.
When you lived with Ethan, when you guys did Redacted, every morning you woke up on each other fully nude and screamed, "What is up, my cranky crew?"
The good old days.
Wait, I know I said the other one was unfair to Mark. This one is deeply unfair to Mark.
No, I think this will be all right.
You think?
Yeah.
You think? You look so confident.
Thwumpity thwack, thuddy thump, thumpy thwacker, thwacking, thumpily through thorny thickety thickets. Fuck.
Still feeling that confidence, bud?
I was fine till thwacker.
Thwacker. Yeah, well, I don't know if it's going to be much easier for Wade, but I do. I believe. This is going to be your first point in the third round. I believe in you.
All right. Thumpity thwack, thuddy thump, thumpy thwackers, thwacking thumpily through thorny thwickety thickets.
All right. Yeah, no, that's clearly Wade's.
Man, the extra W's in there really are off-putting.
Oh, do you like extra W's in words?
I didn't.
I've got some more extra W's for you. I've got those extra W's you ordered right here, buddy.
This is so long. Why? All right, here we go. Pushity whip flappy fluttery whippers whipping flappily midst fluffy woofy ferns. Glurgle gurgle gloppy gloop gloopy gurglers glurgling gloppily down gushy gooshy gurgly gorges. Do you ever whip fappily?
That took a turn. I love the second act. It's great.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it when I first looked either.
Okay.
Fooshity whip, flappy flutter, fluttery whippers, whipping flappily midst fluffy floofy ferns. Gluggle gurgle gloppy gloop, gloopy gurglers glugging gloppily down gushy gooshy gurgly gorges.
Ooh, I'm going to say Mark was faster, and also he got glugging gloppily when you said glugging gloopily. Mark, I think you have a hidden talent here, Mark.
He did say one of the F words wrong. I don't remember which one, but like it was overall still better than mine.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, he said flappily instead of flappily, but it was kind of, well, but it's not flappily, it's flappily.
But he got gorges and stuff cleaner. Like he was cleaner overall.
Plus, it was faster.
I don't care about that. That hasn't helped me at all yet.
All right, so we like the extra W's in words. Got it. Here's another winner.
Okay.
It's shorter, so,
Tweedly twiddle twaddle twirl, twirly twiddlers, twaddling twirlily, round twisty twiggly twigs.
That almost got me.
How are you so much better in this act, man?
Look, when it comes to nonsense, I'm all about it. Have you heard Mark Bop? Oh, I've been practicing all my life.
Twiddly twiddle twaddle twirl twirly twiddlers twaddling twirly around twisty twiggly twigs.
Ooh, that was much faster. But you said twaddle twirl instead of twaddly twirl. I don't know if that's enough to negate how much faster.
Twaddy twirl instead of twaddly twirl?
Yeah. I feel like that was a Wade. I think that was a Wade.
That's fair. It was pretty quick.
When Mark groans, that means Wade wins.
Groan for me, baby.
I'm never going to groan for you again. Ever.
This is the last one. Are we ready?
Yes.
Good luck, sir.
Okay. Plippity plop, plinky plunk, plunky plippers, plinking ploppily and puddly plippy pools. Squiggly squawk, squooshy squish, squiggly squawker squishing squooshly through squelchy squibbly squabs.
Nice.
I fucked one part of it. God damn it.
It was pretty clean, though. Like, it was just pretty good.
All right.
Plippity plop, plinky plunk, plunky, plippers, plinking ploppily and puddly, plippy pools, squiggly squawk, squooshy squish, squiggly squawker squishing squishly through squelchy squibbly squabs.
Ooh.
He had a couple early stutters, but man, that finish was pretty clean.
I think Mark took that one. I think Mark's was as clean or cleaner, and it was 2 seconds faster.
2 seconds?
Yeah, that last half, I was like so panicking in the first half of that.
Oh, man.
All right, that's fair. 2 seconds is a lot.
Well, there wasn't that much to this game, but I just really wanted to hear you guys struggle with a bunch of tongue twisters. I'm going to be honest.
Can I add one?
Yeah, so what was Tyler's? Was Tyler's not in here?
Baby bumper buckle buster 5 times fast.
Baby bunker. Ooh. Baby bunker. Ooh, nope. Can't do it.
Baby bumper buckle buster 5 times fast.
See, this is the thing. I can't say any tongue twisters.
Yeah, let's hear you go through the whole list real quick.
Let me see. Let me pick out some choice ones. Swishity swash, splishity splash, shimmery slushers. Nope. Shushers, swishily swishing, swiftly cross slippery, slooshy slores. Nope. Shores.
Shaloosh.
Shalooshing.
Looshy slurs.
Yeah, no, I can't do this.
Mark, can you bite baby bumper buckle buster 5 times fast?
He's asked me to say this before. Baby bumper buckle buster. Baby bumper buckle buster. Baby bumper buckle ba 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 ba.
Baby bumper bumper bumper.
Baby bumper buckle buster. Baby bumper buckle buster.
Baby bumper bumper buster. Fuck! I hate that one.
Thank you for stalling while I'm totaling up all the points. I really appreciate that.
I knew that's what you were doing, and I was like, I better fill in some time for our listeners.
His listeners, is he smiling?
Baby bumper buckle buster. Baby Baby bumper buckle buster. Am I smiling?
Okay, I have the points totals, and I'm a little bit shocked. People will say this is fake and manufactured, but it's not. I'm just that good at game design. Mark, you got points for not a single success, sex noises, it was crazy, high fidelity porn, and then also you got a bunch of points for a bunch of tongue twisters, which I'm not going to read off all of them because there's a whole shitload, and that's, you guys remember, you watched. Wade, you got points for Ryan, Jake, play with water, get wet, Yiffalicious, Jake, Ghost Fireplace, and also big boy points. And also you got a number of points for your tongue twisters that you got. The final score is Mark with 14 and Wade with 12.
Oh.
No, wait, that's not add 5 to each of those because I'm a dumb. Mark got 19 and Wade got 17.
20?
No, it's the same different. I just missed a stat. I'm bad at writing. Mark still wins though. Congratulations, Mark. You have the twistiest tongue around. You really clean. You guys were close in the easy ones. Wade took a little bit of a lead in the hard section, and then Mark absolutely mopped the floor with you in the nonsense.
He was very nonsensical. I thought a thought, but not the thought I thought that I would think.
I thought.
Anyway, congrats, Mark. Winner speech?
Yes, I would like to say thank you for everyone that believed in me. Thank you to our gracious host. Thank you to our wonderful competitor for bringing out the best of me. And thank you for these standing desks. I believe standing led to my victory today. Standing is incredible. More people should stand, and I stand for standing. Thank you.
Good speech, Mark. You don't need to pander anymore, but I love standing desks now. Wade, a loser speech, please.
I choose to sit because sitting is what I sit. Sitting sits me as I sit, sittily. On my slitted seat, I sit, for sitting is shit.
Something about how the when you move the desk, if I think a monitor is now blocking a light, you look so shaded, like dark, dreary. It's one of the most depressing framings.
100% my monitor is blocking the light. Ready?
For listeners, Wade's desk is currently lowering and his face is getting brighter.
I'm back, baby.
I'm actually shocked. I decided when I came back from Texas, I was just like, I'm just going to stand at this desk. And I've been doing it. And it's gotten much easier.
It's not bad. This is the first time I've used this desk for more than like 10 minutes standing at it. When I'm doing something, I was like, oh, standing is so boring. I'm going to no, if you're like doing something and you don't even think about the fact that you're standing. It's not bad.
Good for your core, good for balance, all good.
Thank you for playing, both of you. Thank you for winning, Mark. Thank you for losing, Wade. Someone had to. Thank you, listeners, for listening and watchers for watching. Thank you for checking out our merch at distractiblestore.com. Thank you for checking out Mark and Wade at their respective social media places. And me too. I have those. Yeah, make sure you follow the podcast, hit the little plus thing, or you subscribe, and then you'll know when the episodes come out, because they'll tell you, because you'll be a member of the secret club that's free to join and not a secret. That's the end of the episode. Mark's going to host the next one, because he is the twistiest tonguer I've ever known. And until then, I said thanks for everything else, so there's nothing to say thanks for, so fuck me, I guess. Podcast out.
I thought a thought.